Before this video starts, I just want to apologize in advance for the lighting. I'm in the process of moving, so where like I normally film, there's like boxes and shit there, so I'm having to like film over here for a little bit until we move officially, but that's not neither there. I also want to apologize for this video being late. My work schedule is ass, and I gotta be honest, after we lost last night, I was like, I don't have the fucking mental fortitude to knock a video out, so we're doing this a day later with shitty lighting. My fault. It'll be better in like a month, but that's not neither there. I don't want to make this video in general, but I don't want to make this video specifically because I think the topic for me is overdone. I have been in this position with professional teams, specifically in basketball, far too many times. I've been covering basketball on YouTube for almost a decade now. Like, I've been at this shit a while. I've seen a lot of coaching. I've seen a lot of players. I've seen some stars. I cover the Brooklyn Nets in the winter, so I done seen some star power. I done seen some championship contenders. I done seen it all. I covered Carmelo Anthony the entire time he was in New York. Like, I have covered some shit. So trust me when I say I'm tired of making this particular video because I feel like I do it every season. Regardless what team I'm covering, whether it's New York or Atlanta or some shit, I'm doing the same shit all the time. It gets frustrating and annoying because I sound like a broken record video to video, but it just is what it is. It's a common thread wherever I go. And I don't know if I'm a bad luck charm or something like that, but you see the title of the video. It's time to fire Coach Wright. And I want to be clear that I don't take pride in making this video. I'm not excited about making this video, but it is what it is. Something has to change. And I don't foresee them. I don't think my option and my thought for what we could do is just get rid of Ari. But I don't think that's going to happen. And I think something drastic needs to happen. I think just getting rid of Ari is not going to do shit, and Ari is still relatively young in the league. It's only year 3. I mean, I think that's more than enough time to get your shit together, but the team at large probably doesn't think that way. Definitely her teammates probably don't feel that way. But it doesn't matter that I'd say 90% of us are in agreement that that motherfucker needs to go, but I don't think culture-wise that's going to happen. And I know Coach Wright just got Coach of the Week or month or whatever the fuck it was, but that loss to the Mercury last night was inexcusable. It was fucking unacceptable. And the fact that she refuses to take accountability for it is tiptoeing on Steve Nash levels of unawareness, of delusion, if you will. The fact that you can have a performance like that where there's no semblance of a game plan you got fucking Cheyenne Parker taking step back mid-range twos. You can't tell me that was in the playbook. You can't tell me you practiced that shit. That's not a play. That's not a set. And the fact that that motherfucker gets out there and the only thing she could say is, oh, they just didn't want it bad enough. Again, you're hustling vibes. You're not a coach. You're I don't know, like a fucking tarot card reader or some shit like that. You're fucking selling vibes. You're fucking hustling off yoga. That's like chiropractor shit. Like, the shit's not real. You're talking about fucking crystal gems and shit like that. Like, I'm not talking about like some Steven Universe shit. I'm talking about like fucking like God, I'm trying to think of the name of that shit, but you know what I'm talking about, like the fucking like jewels and shit like that, like those fucking like multicolored rocks that people sell for like good energy and shit like that, like fucking bullshit. We're talking like astrology shit, like what's your fucking sign? Is Mercury in retrograde type shit? We're talking bullshit. She's peddling off bullshit. And I think what we just witnessed with no Brittany Griner, I don't give a fuck if Diana Taurasi scored 100 points. There's no way we lose that game. Without Skylar Diggins-Smith, you're telling me fucking Shea Petty, Stunton, or whoever the fuck her name is, fucking Sophie Cunningham and DT did that shit to us? When we have 3 fucking all-stars? There's just no excuse for this shit. 3 games skid my ass. There's no excuse for this shit. And something drastic needs to change. Something's got to be different. You got to shake this shit up. Last season, it was the acquisition of AD. Bringing them in this shit shook things up and we were able to make some stuff work. Then fucking Tip abandoned us and we didn't make the playoffs. But something's got to give. Something's got to get shook up. Because we can't be fucking up like this. That was an embarrassing loss last night. She's got to fucking go. There is no way you let that shit happen. If Aries fucking up, take her out the goddamn game. If niggas is out there getting cooked by nobodies in fucking Phoenix uniforms, you call a timeout and get niggas engaged. And again, that's just on the defensive end. We know that motherfucker Coach Wright don't draw plays. We know there's no plays. They're just running the fucking fast break and hoping for the best. You can't win off of vibes. And I don't want to have the same conversation and rehash the same general points. But it's just like, this shit has gone on too long. And we're going to fuck around and waste another season with this shit. We're going to waste another fucking season with this shit. We can't do this. We can't go down this path again. Not when these niggas are at a point where we have won the exact amount of games we won in total last year. You don't want to fucking have this shit flushed down the toilet. You got to save this shit. And the Dream organization got to get past this fucking we are family bullshit and do what's right for the fucking team. And I think there is no question that you cut Aerie and go get a Destiny Henderson or go pick up Kennedy Carter again or some shit like that. There's no fucking question. But I think that is just, I think it's a good first step. But Coach gotta go. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. And it's obvious. And I get the players love her and shit, and she's a player coach. But at some point, there has to be an understanding of you ain't never seen a fucking player coach win a championship. That shit don't happen. Championship pedigree? Them niggas ain't buddy-buddy with the players. And okay, she might scream at them and curse at them every now and again, but I'm telling your ass, go get a real coach. And that's no shot at Coach Wright. Shout out to her. She seems like an amazing person. I fucks with her and everything she did in the league, but this ain't it. And the look on Ryan Howard's face says it all. You are wasting time. There's too much fucking talent on this team to get fucking blown out by the Mercury without Brittany Griner. Fucking Diana Taurasi scored her fucking age. Fire Coach Wright, it's as simple as that. I'm going to end this video right there. I ain't really got much else to say. I apologize for making you wait for a fucking 5-minute video. But I ain't got shit else to say. Them niggas is embarrassing us. And you don't deserve my coverage. You don't deserve my fucking free time to deal with this shit. Y'all niggas better fix this shit because it will be a crying shame if we do all this and fuck around and miss the playoffs. Fucking around with Coach Wright and Aerie. Y'all niggas better fix this shit. Y'all niggas better fix this shit. 3 fucking all-stars and we can't beat the Mercury without Brittany Griner. Fuck out of here.